It's quiet now. The moon, once cloaked in shadow, has returned to its usual glow. The total lunar eclipse has come and gone, slipping back into the rhythm of the cosmos, like a heartbeat resuming after a held breath. But for many of us, something lingers. It's not just in the air, it's in our bodies, our dreams, our skin, our moods. And it's not just your imagination. You're not alone in this. You see, while the skies may have stilled, the energy has not. The eclipse wasn't just an astronomical event. It was a spiritual turning point, an energetic wave that surged through the very fabric of our being. And just like any wave, it leaves a ripple in its wake. That ripple, it's still moving through us right now. It's showing up in the most unexpected ways, those sudden bursts of emotion, the dreams that feel too real, the fatigue that doesn't make sense, the restlessness you just can't shake. It's the echo of that cosmic moment, still vibrating through the collective field. And then there's today's spike, Power 17, on the Schumann Resonance. For those who don't know, the Schumann Resonance is often referred to as the Earth's heartbeat, a series of electromagnetic frequencies pulsing through the space between the Earth's surface and the ionosphere. Normally, it hums quietly, almost like a background song we're used to tuning out. But every so often, something shifts, something stirs, and today, it roared. Power 17 isn't just a number, it's a message, a signal. If you like this, hit the like button so more people can get this message. Let me know in the comments. What did this eclipse and spike stir up inside of you? I've read every single one. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, because these energy updates are becoming more important than ever. An energetic exclamation mark on what we've just moved through. For the spiritually attuned, this is more than a spike in electromagnetic data. It's a frequency that speaks to the soul. It's the Earth herself responding to a higher call, a call that many of us have been feeling deep in our bones, sometimes without even knowing why. Think back to the eclipse. Maybe you felt anxious without reason. Maybe you couldn't sleep. Maybe your dreams were intense, vivid, even prophetic. Maybe you woke up feeling like you had lived another life overnight. These are not coincidences. These are the symptoms of awakening, of evolution, of a shift that's happening not just around us, but within us. The eclipse opened a doorway, not in the way of science fiction or fantasy, but in the way our inner landscapes shift when exposed to profound moments. Something about watching the Earth, Moon, and Sun align so perfectly reminds us that we too are part of a larger order. A cosmic dance that doesn't just happen above us, it happens within us. And when that alignment passes, we're not the same as before. And that's the part no one really talks about, the aftershock. Because eclipses don't just turn the skies dark for a few minutes, they change us. And when that internal change occurs, it reverberates. Our emotions stir, our energy fields shift, and our connection to the planet deepens. That's what this Schumann resonance spike is mirroring back to us. It's not a glitch in the data, it's a mirror. It's the Earth saying, I felt it too. We are, whether we like it or not, intimately connected to this planet. Not in a poetic, abstract way, but literally, biologically, energetically. When the Earth pulses, we feel it. When its rhythm changes, ours does too. And during moments like this, when the frequency rises, it's often a sign that something bigger is happening. A global awakening, a shift in consciousness, a realignment of inner truth with outer reality. So if you've been feeling off, emotionally, physically, spiritually, don't dismiss it. Don't chalk it up to stress or bad sleep or a passing cold. Take a moment and ask yourself, what might actually be moving through you? Because the truth is, the veil is thin right now, thinner than it's been in a long time. And when the veil thins, we feel everything more. The joy, the grief, the hope, the uncertainty. It's all rising to the surface because we are being asked to rise with it. This isn't the time to run from what you're feeling. This is the time to lean in, to breathe through it, to listen. Because something in you is waking up, and it's been a long time coming. Maybe you've been sensing that change is near, that your old ways of living, thinking, or being no longer fit. Maybe you've felt pulled towards something new, but haven't known what it is yet. This moment, this energy, this spike is the universe's way of affirming that pull. You're not crazy, you're not broken, you're just becoming. And yes, becoming is messy. It's not always graceful. Sometimes it looks like losing sleep. Sometimes it feels like crying for no reason. Sometimes it means feeling disconnected, so you can come back to yourself more fully. It means letting go of what no longer serves you, not out of punishment, but to make space for what you truly need, for who you truly are. This is the spiritual aftershock. It doesn't arrive in thunderclaps or lightning bolts. It whispers in your ear when you're trying to rest. It flickers behind your eyes when you least expect it. It tightens in your chest and then suddenly lifts. It's not meant to scare you. It's meant to remind you, you are alive, you are evolving, and you are not alone. So take a moment today, just a breath. Let yourself feel everything you've been pushing aside. Because this moment, this energetic echo from the eclipse and the Earth's own rising heartbeat, is a rare and beautiful invitation. It's an invitation to come home to yourself, to honor what's stirring, to listen not just with your ears, but with your soul. The world is shifting, the frequency is rising, and so are you. Now, if you've been hearing all this talk about the Schumann resonance and wondering what it really means beyond the graphs and spikes and numbers, let's slow it down and get into the heart of it. Imagine, just for a moment, that the Earth is alive, not just in the poetic sense, but literally alive, pulsing, breathing. Beneath our feet, within the space between the Earth's surface and the edge of the atmosphere, there's a subtle hum, a frequency, a rhythm that has been there since the very beginning of life itself. This frequency is called the Schumann Resonance, and it's often referred to as the Earth's heartbeat. It's not something we can hear with our ears, but we feel it in our bones, in our nervous systems, in the deep down part of us that remembers we're not separate from this planet. We're part of it. Just like a baby recognizes the rhythm of its mother's heartbeat in the womb, we too have always been in tune with this subtle pulse. It's the background frequency that life on Earth has always danced to. Plants grow under it, animals move with it, and we, as human beings, are constantly interacting with it, whether we're aware of it or not. On a normal day, the Schumann resonance hums along quietly, around 7.83 Hertz. It's steady, calm, like the bass line in a song you didn't know was there until it changes. But then, some days, something shifts. The resonance spikes, it surges, and suddenly, that gentle background rhythm becomes a thunderous, cosmic drumbeat. That's what happened today, Power 17. Now, to the scientific eye, it might look like a technical anomaly, a spike in electromagnetic data. But to the soul, to the intuitive heart, it feels like the Earth is speaking up. It's like she's saying, "Something's happening. Wake up. Pay attention." And here's where it gets even more magical. These spikes don't just happen in isolation. They're often linked to celestial events, solar flares, geomagnetic storms, planetary alignments, and yes, eclipses. The total lunar eclipse we just moved through wasn't just an alignment of celestial bodies. It was a portal, a cosmic opening. And when something as powerful as an eclipse happens, it doesn't just affect the sky, it magnifies everything. The gravitational forces, the energetic imprints, the emotional tides, they all surge, and the Earth responds. Her frequency rises, and so does ours. When the Schumann resonance spikes like it did today, it acts like an amplifier. It takes whatever you're already feeling and turns the volume up. It brings buried emotions to the surface. It intensifies your thoughts. It pushes your body to recalibrate. And for many people, this can be overwhelming. That sudden anxiety you couldn't explain. That might be your nervous system trying to adjust to the new frequency. The random burst of energy or creativity that hits you at midnight. That's your mind tapping into a higher bandwidth. The vivid dreams, the deep fatigue, the sense that something big is moving through you even if you can't name it yet. That's the resonance working its way through your field. And no, you're not imagining it. This isn't just about mood swings or poor sleep. This is energy. This is biology meeting spirit in real time. Because when Earth's frequency rises, it affects our brain waves, our hearts, our hormones, everything. We are energetic beings living on an energetic planet. And during moments like this, when the Earth is pulsing louder, we're being invited to rise with her. The eclipse didn't just shadow the moon, it illuminated what we've been avoiding. It stirred the waters of the subconscious. It called out the parts of us that are ready to evolve. And now, in the days that follow, the Earth's heartbeat is echoing that call. It's like a second wave, reminding us that the shift isn't over. In fact, it's just beginning. So if you've been feeling off-center or hyper-aware, if your emotions have been all over the place, or if you've had moments of unexpected clarity or inspiration, don't dismiss them. These are not random. They are evidence that you're in tune, that you're feeling the cosmic drumbeat, that your body and soul are waking up together. It's a beautiful thing, really, because it means you're not just surviving through these times, you're evolving through them. You're learning to speak the language of energy. You're starting to remember what your ancestors always knew, that we are not separate from the cosmos, that when the Earth moves, we move. When the skies shift, we shift too. This is what the Schumann resonance really means. It's not just a scientific curiosity, it's a mirror, a reflection of the collective energy, a pulse that connects us all. And right now, it's beating louder, stronger, calling you to step into alignment with the version of yourself you've been quietly becoming. This isn't just data, it's destiny. So let's talk about what's really happening in your body right now. Because for many of you, this surge in the Schumann resonance, this cosmic echo of the eclipse, isn't just an energetic theory. You're feeling it deeply, physically, and sometimes in ways you can't explain. You wake up in the middle of the night, heart racing, ears ringing, eyes wide open, but still half in another world. You feel fine one moment, and the next, completely drained. You catch yourself crying out of nowhere. Your skin tingles, your stomach flips, your thoughts scatter like leaves in the wind. And maybe part of you wonders, what is wrong with me? But here's the truth. Nothing is wrong with you. In fact, something very right is happening. You're not breaking down, you're breaking open. These strange sensations, these mysterious aches, the shifts in your sleep, the waves of emotion, they're not random. They're signals. They're your body's way of processing the energetic influx that just swept through the earth. It's like your physical vessel is recalibrating to handle more light, more truth, more of your authentic self. And yes, that process can get weird. Let's start at the top. Literally, the pressure in your head. That sensation like your skull is expanding, or there's a gentle pulse behind your eyes. Maybe your ears have been ringing, high-pitched tones that come and go without explanation. What you're experiencing is not just a symptom, it's attunement. Your body is tuning into higher frequencies, like a radio being dialed in to a new station. These tones and sensations are the subtle sounds of your consciousness expanding, your crown chakra opening, your intuition sharpening. You're receiving information, light codes, energy upgrades, and your body is doing its best to keep up. Then there's the heart. Oh, the heart. Some of you have felt it fluttering, skipping, racing, then slowing back down. It can be scary if you don't know what it is. But this isn't fear, it's frequency. Your heart is an electromagnetic powerhouse. It's the rhythm keeper of your entire energetic field. When the Earth's frequency spikes, your heart feels it, and sometimes it needs to sync up. Those palpitations, that sudden awareness of your heartbeat, it's your physical self trying to align with the cosmic drumbeat you're now dancing to. Your heart is literally opening, expanding, making space for more compassion, more truth, more soul. And then, the exhaustion, the kind that hits like a wave and pulls you under. 1 minute you're fine, the next you could sleep for a week. That isn't just tiredness, it's transformation. Your cells are doing heavy lifting behind the scenes. They're releasing old programming, detoxing emotional residue, and rewriting your internal operating system. You are undergoing a cellular shift. This is not just rest, it's reset. Your emotions are probably on a roller coaster too. One moment you're laughing for no reason, the next you're in tears and you can't quite say why. Irritability bubbles up, joy bursts through, and grief comes out of nowhere. This is what it looks like when timelines collapse. You're not just feeling for yourself, you're feeling for every version of you that no longer fits, every version you're letting go of, every old identity, belief, relationship, and wound that's surfacing to be seen, finally, fully, so it can be released. And it doesn't stop when you close your eyes. In fact, it often gets more intense. Sleep becomes a journey. Dreams feel like alternate realities. Sometimes you wake up more exhausted than when you went to bed. That's because you're not just sleeping, you're traveling. Your soul is moving through astral realms, gathering insights, meeting guides, releasing trauma, and receiving downloads. The veil is thin right now, and your dream space is more active than ever. Don't be surprised if your dreams start to feel more real than your waking life, because in many ways, they are. Then there's the gut. Your digestive system might be acting up. Bloating, nausea, changes in appetite, sudden sensitivities. And sure, some of that could be lifestyle, but don't ignore the energetic piece. Your solar plexus, the seat of your personal power, is going through a clearing. Old fears, shame, and self-doubt are rising to the surface, and your body is trying to flush them out. This isn't just about digestion. It's about empowerment. You're reclaiming your inner fire, and sometimes that means your body has to burn through the gunk that's been holding you back. Many of you have also reported these strange sensations on the skin. Tingles, waves of heat, almost like electricity moving through you. That's energy. That's Kundalini. The dormant life force at the base of your spine is stirring. And when it moves, it rises. It activates. You're not imagining the heat. You're feeling your soul fire. Wake up. You're becoming more alive, more aware, more embodied. And yes, let's talk about the fog. That strange mental haze that makes it hard to concentrate, remember words, or even track your thoughts. Maybe you've been feeling dizzy or a little disoriented, like you're in two worlds at once. That's because you are. Your third eye, your pineal gland, is being recalibrated. It's adjusting to a new level of clarity, and in the process, it might feel a little overloaded. Think of it like a lens being polished. Things may look blurry now, but the sharpness is coming. The insight, the vision, the knowing. And then there are the synchronicities, the déjà vu, the subtle whispers of intuition that seem to guide you more clearly now. You think of someone and they text you. You ask for a sign and it shows up within hours. These moments aren't coincidence. They're confirmation. You're in alignment. You're syncing up with your higher self. Your soul is no longer just whispering. It's speaking loud and clear. And you're finally in a place to hear it. All of these symptoms, every sensation, every shift, is part of a bigger story. The story of awakening. The story of remembering. You are not just a body reacting to a spike in electromagnetic frequency. You are a soul responding to a divine invitation. The eclipse opened the door. The Schumann spike sent the call. And your body, your beautiful, sacred, intelligent body, is saying yes. So no, don't fear what you're feeling. Don't medicate it away, or push it down, or explain it all with logic. Let it move through you. Let it teach you. Let it remind you that you are in a process of sacred becoming. You're not losing your mind. You're reclaiming your magic. And it's only just beginning. Now that we've felt the tremors, seen the signs, and understood the signals, the question becomes, how do we move through it all? How do we not just survive this energetic shift, but actually align with it, integrate it, let it become part of who we are? Because let's be honest, awakening can feel like being dropped into a new world without a map. Your body is speaking a new language. Your soul is surfacing memories, emotions, and visions you didn't even know you were carrying. Your reality is changing, but there's no instruction manual for how to hold it all. And yet, there is wisdom, ancient, intuitive, and still whispering to those willing to slow down and listen. The first invitation is simple. Return to the earth. When energy gets high, we tend to spin out, caught in our thoughts, our screens, our fears. But the earth, she anchors us. She holds us in gravity and grace. So take off your shoes, step onto grass, soil, sand, whatever ground is beneath you. Let it receive the static, the overwhelm, the unspoken weight. Let it recalibrate your system. Grounding isn't just a practice, it's a remembering, a way to come home to the part of you that's always known how to be here. And while you're there, outside, under the sky, look up. The same moon that went dark during the eclipse is still watching over you. The stars are still singing. The night sky is not empty. It's alive with rhythm, with guidance, with ancient presence. Whether you meditate, pray, or simply sit in silence beneath that celestial dome, you're syncing yourself with something so much bigger than the noise of daily life. You're aligning with the cosmos. You're telling the universe, I'm listening. Water, too, becomes sacred during times like this. Your body, made mostly of water, responds to frequency faster than anything else. So hydrate. Yes, physically. Drink more than you think you need. But also, cleanse energetically. Baths with salt, showers with intention, even washing your face with the awareness that you're releasing energy that isn't yours. Every drop becomes an offering, every rinse, a reset. And then there's the breath. It's so easy to forget about it until it's short, shallow, or tight in our chest. But your breath is your bridge. It's the thread between body and spirit, mind and heart. When the world feels loud and your inner storm is rising, come back to your breath. Inhale slowly through your nose. Feel the expansion. Hold it for just a moment. Then exhale completely. Feel what leaves. Repeat this simple rhythm until you feel the space around your thoughts open up again. Until you remember that peace was always just a breath away. In this space of grounding and breathing, you begin to make room for reflection, for integration. And this is where journaling becomes a sacred act, not just for recording your day, but for tracking your dreams, your visions, your emotional weather. The dreams you've been having lately, they're not just fragments of your subconscious. They are messages, timelines collapsing, guides reaching out, past lives surfacing, future selves whispering. Writing them down doesn't just help you remember. It tells the universe you're paying attention. Even if the dreams don't make sense right away, trust that they're breadcrumbs. They're part of a map your soul is laying out for you, one symbol at a time. And the more you listen, the more clear the path becomes. But above all, in these days of heightened frequency and inner shifting, make space for sacred silence. We live in a world of noise, constant input, constant movement, constant reaction. But transformation happens in the stillness. Insight rises in the quiet. Your soul speaks in whispers, not shouts. So carve out even 10 minutes a day to just be. No phone, no music, just you and your breath, your heartbeat, your being. Let the silence be your sanctuary. Let it wrap around you like a cocoon, holding you as you become. If you're drawn to sound healing, singing bowls, chimes, solfeggio frequencies, trust that. Sound moves energy in powerful ways. Just like the Schumann resonance moves through the earth, sound waves can move through your body, breaking up stagnation, clearing emotional debris, opening pathways for light to flow. Let the tones bathe you. Let your cells remember the ancient harmony they were born into. And if you feel called to prayer, however you define it, don't hesitate. Speak your truth. Offer your gratitude. Cry out your confusion. There's no right way to pray. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be real. The universe isn't waiting for fancy words. It's waiting for your honesty, your openness, your willingness to connect. This process you're in, it's not chaos. It's initiation, a sacred rite of passage. The old ways are crumbling, both around us and within us, because they no longer fit the frequency we're stepping into. And it's not supposed to be comfortable. Growth rarely is, but it is sacred. You are shedding skins that kept you small. You are releasing beliefs that once protected you, but now limit you. You are remembering your essence. And yes, that can feel like loss, like grief, like uncertainty. But it's also power. It's rebirth. It's the becoming you were always destined for. So don't resist the symptoms. Don't fight the fatigue or panic at the tears or judge the fog. These are not signs of failure. They are signs of transformation. They are your soul's way of saying, we're doing it. We're crossing the threshold. Let it be messy. Let it be sacred. Let it be yours. And trust this, you're not doing it wrong. You're not falling behind. You're exactly where you need to be. Let the earth hold you. Let the sky inspire you. Let your own breath remind you. You are alive, you are awakening, and you are right on time. The eclipse has passed. The sky has cleared. But something in the air still hums. A vibration you can't quite name, but can feel in the background of everything. It lingers in the silence between thoughts, in the heaviness in your chest, in the way your body suddenly needs more rest, more stillness, more space. This isn't just a fleeting phase or an abstract shift in energy. It's something deeper, something ancient, something that feels like an invisible hand guiding you inward. What we're experiencing now is more than just the energetic remnants of a lunar eclipse or the data of a resonance spike. This is a soul invitation, a gentle yet undeniable nudge to rise into a new version of yourself, not by force, but by surrender. The total lunar eclipse marked more than a moment in time. It marked a turning point in your journey, a soft, sacred threshold where the universe whispered, "You don't have to carry the old anymore." It's time to become the spike in the Earth's heartbeat. The Schumann Resonance surging at power 17 is more than an anomaly on a chart. It's the pulse of the planet, syncing with the pulse of your awakening. It's the Earth speaking in frequency, telling you, "I feel it too." And in that, there's something beautiful, because it reminds us that transformation isn't something we go through alone. It's something we do together, with the Earth, with the stars, with every soul waking up across this planet at the same time. Maybe your body has felt it before your mind could understand it. The headaches, the tension, the strange waves of heat, the emotions rising up and falling again like tides you can't control. It's okay. It's not chaos. It's clarity. You're not unraveling. You're remembering. Your body is not betraying you. It's initiating you. These symptoms, as strange and intense as they may seem, are not signs of something going wrong. They are signs that something sacred is going right. In the stillness that follows great cosmic movement, we're given a chance to listen more deeply, to hear the quiet truth that exists beneath the noise of the world, the truth that says you are in a process of sacred becoming. You are being asked to let go of who you were never meant to be, so you can step into who you truly are. And that journey is never clean, never predictable, never easy, but it is always worth it. This isn't about reaching for perfection or rushing to figure it all out. It's about trusting that even in your confusion, even in your discomfort, you are exactly where you're meant to be. Every tear, every shiver, every restless night is part of your soul's way of clearing space, making room for light, for wisdom, for expansion. You are not falling apart. You are falling into alignment. So be gentle with yourself in these moments. Let your body rest. Let your heart feel. Let your soul speak in whatever language it chooses, whether it's through dreams, emotions, intuition, or silence. You are not broken. You are breaking open. And on the other side of that breaking is something extraordinary, something real, something free. The eclipse may be over, but its work continues inside you, around you, and through you. And while the resonance may rise and fall, your own heartbeat is learning to dance to a deeper rhythm, one that is ancient, intuitive, and entirely your own. Trust it, follow it. You are being led somewhere beautiful. This moment isn't the end. It's the beginning of a more aligned, more awakened, more powerful you. You're not here to just get through it. You're here to rise through it. and you will.